What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the most recent NFL replay players. Now, you can see that in the top right there, it's the Darrelle Revis and Jimmy Graham, both 97 overall. So, Darrelle Revis is the defensive player, and Jimmy Graham is the offensive player. Now, it's Week 9, and I've been getting some questions about it, and like I said, I like to really research exactly what's going on just to understand. Pretty much right now, these cards are going to be relatively cheap. Well, this guy probably won't be, because of his height and his speed. And if you have a John Madden coach, you're probably in there because he'll be at like a 90 speed or something like that, and he's like 6'7". But it doesn't really matter in Madden 18 because the way the cards play, like I said, in Madden 15, this guy right here, at least 2 million coins, and his price wouldn't drop because height really mattered in that year. Since then, nothing really matters at all. But it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and talk about Darrelle Revis because this is the guy that I've been getting the most questions about. Now, when you look at his set, right, the number one thing is it worth it with the cards that go into a set? Now, the cards might be relatively cheap. You see what I'm saying? Because he's only going for like 350 outright, okay? Position heroes for the defense is supposed to be dropping this week, Friday. So I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and spend an additional 350 and take away from, you know, what you could possibly do, you know, this coming Friday, if you like what the position heroes are going to be. I wouldn't really spend a coin on it. But again, there's a lot of people out there that are fans that have, you know, that have that urge to have these specific players. Like if a Cromartie dropped, something like Antonio Cromartie, we know he's the GOAT. You know, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, he's also, like, bro, replay, like the dude was a GOAT for long. He probably still rocking it out, but I think the Giants kind of, you know, ruined his stride, bro, because they pretty much suck. But anyway, doesn't matter about all that. You could see based on the prices that it might be cheaper to just buy him outright if you did want him. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go and look at him inside the auction house to give you guys an idea of what you're going to be getting, because realistically, I wouldn't buy the card right now unless, like I said, unless you're putting together an all-Jets team, you're a Darrelle Revis fan, you just like to get C-routed. You know, it's different things that you guys might want to do. I don't know. If you're into that kind of thing and you like to get C-routed, that's on you, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and judge you because you're a maniac and you like to get C-routed, so you want to get Darrelle Revis. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and see, comparable to the corners that I have right now, is he really worth it? You know what I really want to check out, though? Hold up, 350. Okay, what is that? 420? Yeah, that guy's an idiot. All right, so let me just go to buy now price, and then we're going to flip it from the most expensive. And then, okay, so he's at 420. All right, so nobody's buying this guy at 420 because that'll just be outright stupid. All right, so look, let's take a look at what's going on, right? Night Train Lane, who is the ultimate master, right? You could see right now, and keep in mind, Night Train Lane is actually a 97 speed because he's chemmed up with the toughness chem, all right? All right. Darrelle Revis with an acceleration of 97. I don't know what that's about. Darrelle Revis wasn't a speedster, bro. That dude was just very, very good technique-wise, and he could stay with you until Randy Moss went to the Patriots and burnt him, and then Darrelle Revis faked the hamstring injury. But let's not talk about that. Let's look at this situation right now. The zone coverage, 97, right? Man coverage, 94. Man coverage in Madden 18 is pretty much useless, so it doesn't matter that that number is very high. The zone coverage they gave him, the 98 and 95, you know what that's similar to? It's the high ratings that, like, you know, Marshawn Lattimore, 97, 93, like similar to that. I believe Champ Bailey has decent stuff like that too, 95, 95. What that did before the most recent patch was made the cards play a lot better, okay? But before the most recent patch. Now with this recent patch right now, sometimes they play the C route, sometimes they don't. Now, the secret to the cloud flat, you gotta put your remote down and pray. Because I've been C-routed on 4th and 97s, and I've had the guys in cloud flats just chilling, bro. They just won't play the D. They just won't play D after the most recent patch. So the game has been kind of crazy. And like I said, every time I say I don't think they'll patch it anymore because the competitive play is pretty much over. All the tournaments that EA is having, I think they already have it pre-recorded. It's already done. I don't see why they kept patching the game. They should have just left the game. After they reduced the juke moves, they should have just left it there. But no. EA never gives up. They're going to keep going and make sure that they give maximum distractions to your life and make you want to do bad things to yourself. So they patched it again, and then now, not only is it additional lag when you're away in games, but they don't play defense. So it's actually very, very good. If you want to get stressed out, this is the game for you. All right, so look, when you look at Night Train, if you've already completed everything for Ultimate Master, and you're asking me, Gmi, should I get Darrelle Revis? What should that answer be, bro? Of course not. Why would you go? You're backtracking like man coverage. That's you guys think that matters? Like, come on, man. I don't care if Night Train's man coverage was -5. His zone coverage is 97. I'm good with him. He's going to play D. Darrelle Revis is a good card. Again, we have a lot of new viewers that are coming in that want to know stuff about certain cards. If you can get this card cheap, because I wouldn't spend any more than like 250K on this card. Okay, if you could get this card cheap or you could put the set together for cheap, go for it. But if you're somebody that has put in the time to get the Ultimate Master Night Train lane, Darrelle Revis is just not worth it. Now, this guy right here, I got him from a free Ultimate Legend pull. Okay, when they did the whole 8 weeks of giving away Ultimate Legends for free, he was in my pack, right? So he right now, his zone coverage is higher. The man coverage, like I said, I don't care about that, but his catch is higher. The only thing that Rod Woodson doesn't have is press, and it really shows in game. Like if you press with him, dudes are jumping out in the air off the press off this guy. Like his press is terrible, but he has great block shedding and he plays the run very well. So let's go look at some of the stuff that would contribute to even possibly getting Darrelle Revis. Okay, when you look down here and you see his finesse moves is a 61. Okay, you see Rod Woodson is a 75. Block shedding 64. Block shedding for Rod Woodson is an 80. See those things right there. He's not. Everybody's gonna probably run pitch at least 75 million times a game because I know I'm gonna run it on you. So with that being said, you need guys that can get off of the block. So Darrelle Revis doesn't even. This guy's ratings are trash. The thing that's interesting to me is you see like how they do the 94, 97, 95, 98 and all that kind of stuff like that. When you start going through these things, there's a lot of 58s, 56, 61, 64. You know, I don't know, 72, 70, 22. Like that really hurts the average. I don't know how he gets to a 97 overall. But look, that's not what this is about. That you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not talk about that. The issue is don't spend the coins on Darrelle Revis. Simply, look, there's many reasons why. Probably you already have really good corners, but not only that, even if you don't have good corners, position heroes are coming this Friday, according to what they've been saying, right? So if you play your cards right, you're gonna probably get a decent position hero cornerback that's gonna probably go to 99 and is gonna be way better than Darrelle Revis. And it's probably only going to cost you the items in your binder. And like I said, a lot of you guys are balling. And then we have dudes that are balling on a budget like me. Like, bruh, my bank account ain't set up for me to just be buying these cards and trying to get them sold again. And I'm not doing all that. And then, you know what's funny about this? Look, this card right here, this is very, very interesting. This card, the 59 overall, I actually used him in games earlier in the year. And he was lockup with 44 zone coverage and 46 man coverage. So it just gives you an idea of what when you put this game in, you're signing your life away, bro. I just want to make sure you guys are very, very clear with that. The things that go on in this game is not for the faint of heart, bro. Like, you're going to really have some issues with yourself after you play this game for approximately 3 seconds, okay? So just understand that. I was locking up with this guy, like, well, as early as, like, January. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're spending coins on these cards and understand that Madden 18 has been, I don't know, I can't really describe what it's been. But let's not really go into the fact that this game will give you a nervous breakdown at any time. Why is this guy still going for 530? I bought this guy like 700K and sold him back for like 700K immediately because I couldn't intercept the ball with him. It was weird. They was like, yeah, bro, yeah, don't hold the button. I don't know if you guys don't understand that I haven't been holding the button since like, what is it, game came out August. I stopped myself from holding the button, from holding triangle in like September. Because like I said, when I found out that you could do it in 17, it was easier. I just held the button. Like I said, there's no need for me to lie to you guys. But once I realized that there was like, all right, bad time and drop user pick every play, I stopped doing it. And now that I stopped doing it, I don't catch anything. Now that I try to time it, I don't catch anything. Then I was talking to somebody else, and the dude was like, yo, I hold it all play and I catch it. I'm like, what? Yo, and then I had dudes comment that that's what they do. So I don't even know what's going on with this whole bad time and drop user pick thing, but Anthony Barr sucks. All right, but I just wanted to put that, I wanted to plug that in there. All right, so anyway, but there is a possibility he might be a position hero and everybody's going to be all over it come Friday. All right, so this is just another idea of what's going on with my defense and why I don't think that you should even look Darrelle Revis's way. Because a lot of you guys have similar squads to mine. So here we go, right? I still have a third corner that I don't even use in Marshawn Ladder Daddy, a.k.a. Ladder Poppy, a.k.a. Lattimore. Like, this guy is not even starting. And the reason that he's not starting is because he's not as good as my man Rod Woodson, bro. Like, the only thing that he has is the press. Now, Marshawn Lattimore, he can't get off the block, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, the finesse moves, when you're looking for corners, right? Look for finesse moves. You see that 65? That 75 is huge. See that block shedding? That plus 10 is huge. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is running more pitch like aliens from another planet. You got to be able to get off the block. So that's why it's, and the crazy part about it, Marshawn Ladder Daddy, he's better than Darrelle Revis. And the dude's a free card, pretty much my, my rookie premier. So, that's pretty much the way I'm formulating the edges. So my position hero, if I do decide to utilize one, is going to have really good block shedding, finesse move. You got to be able to spin off and get to that running back, because dudes are doing whatever they want. And it's really wild what's happening. Like, it's not something that's normal. These things are crazy that I'm a part of right now, and it just doesn't even matter anymore. So I just want to make sure that it's clear. I would not go with Darrelle Revis right now. I would simply wait it out, okay? See what position heroes they release, and then, his price is going to drop even more when the position heroes are released. So if you wanted to get him, you could snatch him up later, or you could just lurk the actual set. That's what a lot of you guys have been doing, and you've been bragging about, like, yo, bro, I lurked the set for 9 hours. Like, bro, what are you doing with the rest of your life? Like, why are you lurking a set for 9 hours? But anyway, it doesn't matter. If you could figure out a way to do this, or you bought a replay pack, whatever, go for it if you want him. But I'm just telling you, he's probably going to be a lot cheaper come Friday when the defensive position heroes are released, all right? So hopefully that answered all your questions that you had. Feel free to ask any more that you may have. Everybody, you guys have been doing pretty good in the chat, communicating with each other. Let's keep that going. Let's go with a video view goal of about 10,000 views. I'm going to see you guys and girls later, man. Until next time, one love.